Yes, the news has spread also in Germany right now that there is a kind of project or a mission called Krishna West, introduced by you a couple of months ago, even with a mission statement, which everybody can read on your official website. And even the news has spread that you like to visit Europe, especially Germany, and many of the listeners, they have either heard nothing about Krishna West or maybe only some little bits of Krishna West. And our first question to you, Hridayananda Maharaj, is: can you give a short explanation for maybe 120 seconds or so? What is Krishna West?
First of all, and most importantly, Krishna West is an ISKCON project. It's not an alternative to ISKCON. It's a program within ISKCON. And it is an attempt to facilitate, which literally means to make easier, to facilitate Krishna consciousness for Western people. Prabhupada was is a very sort of complex, sophisticated thinker, and so often you will find Prabhupada saying different things on the same subject, because there are, in this world, different aspects, different facets of the subject. So, still, many times, not once, not twice, not three times, many times, Prabhupada said that we can make certain adjustments. In fact, he said we could take all risk, make all changes in order to make our preaching successful. And then there are other statements from Prabhupada saying, don't change anything. So this is, in order to understand Prabhupada intelligently and not foolishly, we have to consider these things. Prabhupada is a sophisticated thinker. And if one's approach to Prabhupada is simplistic, then one is going to end up with foolish conclusions. Mm-hmm. So an advanced, sophisticated thinker requires intelligence to understand. So you have Prabhupada saying, don't change anything, and you have Prabhupada saying, you can change anything, or just change whatever you have to change to make the preaching work. So how do these things fit together? This is my understanding, as unfortunately, perhaps the last ISKCON leader living in the Western world, who was personally trained by Prabhupada at a GBC level. I say unfortunately because I miss many of my godbrothers who I used to work with. My understanding is, from living with Prabhupada, from studying his works and serving him, most of my life, that there are three things we cannot change. When Prabhupada says don't change anything, because every day he was changing things in other areas, but when Prabhupada says don't change anything, there are three things we cannot change, which are our philosophy, our basic spiritual practice, and our institution. In other words, we should preach Prabhupada's philosophy, practice bhakti yoga as he taught us, and we should do that within ISKCON. So those are the three things that we cannot change.